What if I told you that one day in history, the sun just vanished in the middle of the day, and no one knew why? This isn't a science fiction story. It happened. It terrified thousands. And the mystery still haunts historians today. May 19th, 1780. In New England, USA. At around 10 a.m., the sky suddenly turned black. Not cloudy, pitch black, like midnight. People lit candles at breakfast. Farmers left their fields. Birds went silent. And many thought, is this the end of the world? Diaries from the day describe a sky so dark people couldn't see their hands in front of their faces. Some cried, some prayed, and some just stared into the darkness not knowing what to do next. Imagine that. You're going about your daily life when suddenly the sun disappears. You look up in surprise, then check your phone. But it's not some kind of mass blackout. When you step outside, you can see that other people are acting confused and scared. People begin to panic as they realize that total darkness has fallen in the middle of the day. This isn't a normal occurrence. But if you were alive back in 1780, you wouldn't have known that because there was no internet or social media back then. So what exactly happened on that fateful day? Well, to be honest, that's the real mystery. Over 200 years later, historians still don't know for sure. They have theories, but no hard evidence to back any of them up. So let me tell you all about them. One of the most popular theories is that a massive forest fire in Canada created a wall of smoke so thick it blocked out the sun and floated over New England. The Great Fire of 1780 burned for 6 months, covering an area twice the size of Texas. In fact, it was so big and burned for so long that some historians believe it may have caused the climate to cool, leading to colder temperatures in the following years. The fire produced so much smoke that it's possible it could have blotted out the sun. However, there's one major problem with this theory. While historians agree that a large fire burned in Canada around the same time, they can't prove that it reached all the way down to New England. And even if it had, a fire isn't the only thing that can block out the sun. In 1783, a series of volcanic eruptions in Iceland spewed ash and gases into the atmosphere. Could this have caused the sun to disappear? Well, maybe. Volcanic ash can reflect sunlight, causing temperatures to drop. And in the summer of 1783, Europe experienced a temperature anomaly of 8 degrees Celsius. However, there's also one major problem with this theory. Historians couldn't find any record of unusually cold temperatures in New England during the summer of 1783 or 1784, and the dark day occurred in May, which is generally too early for the effects of a summer volcano to be felt. A third theory blames solar activity. The sun has a cycle of activity that waxes and wanes roughly every 11 years. During periods of high activity, sunspots and solar flares are more common. This can disrupt important things like our telecommunications and electrical grid system. But it can also block out the sun. Solar flares give off huge bursts of energy that travel at the speed of light. When these reach Earth, they interact with our atmosphere and magnetic field, causing a solar storm. These storms can cause the sky to glow an eerie green color. The northern lights are a similar phenomenon. They occur when solar winds interact with our atmosphere. So it's possible that a solar storm could have blotted out the sun. However, there's also one major problem with this theory. There's no record of a solar storm on May 19th, 1780. So, the mystery remains. What do you think happened on that dark day in 1780? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe because history hides more secrets than you think.